Hello and welcome once again to the Mrs. B-Board Show, starring me, Mrs. B-Board, and I'm her assistant. My name is Abe. Shut up, Abe! Who asked you?
Sorry, Barbara.
Well, anyway, this week Alabama was brutally assaulted by the relentless ravages of Hurricane Dorian. I want everyone in the audience to take a moment of silence for all the Alabamans who are going homeless tonight after Dorian decimated their homes.
Barbara, Hurricane Dorian never even came close to Alabama.
Oh, you're a hurricane denier, huh, Abe? I bet you think there are no hurricanes, don't ya?
No, I mean, there was. There was a real hurricane, and there's also real victims of it, but none of the victims were in Alabama.
Typical liberal cold-heartedness. Only Trump was kind enough to have Alabama's back in the event of a hurricane.
Only Trump could misspeak that Alabama was in the path of the hurricane and then be such a narcissist that instead of admitting to being wrong, he just keeps trying to edit maps with Sharpies, which fooled nobody, to double down on how wrong he is.
Oh, shut up, Abe. Who asked you?
Sorry, Barbara.
Well, anyway, Abe, what's the next item on the agenda?
A bunch of people on Twitter this week made fun of Eric Trump.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just gonna hard pass on that one. Not even I'm gonna waste my breath defending Eric. Next story, Abe.
A roaming gunman in Odessa, Texas shot 21 people, killed 7, and shot 7 police. One of his victims was a 17-month-old little girl who was shot in the face. Her parents started a GoFundMe for the little girl's hospital bills, which she needs to survive. A link to this GoFundMe can be found on the Muckrakers Twitter page, at those Muckrakers on Twitter.
Now, Abe, isn't that just the most American thing since apple pie?
What?
It's the most American story I've ever heard of. Isn't it beautiful, Abe?
Nothing about that story's beautiful. What are you talking about, Barbara?
Oh, nonsense, Abe. Here we have the story of a baby girl having to beg for money because of a healthcare system that exists to gouge the poor, to enrich the top 1%, after she was a victim of the NRA's dirty work. The NRA making arms dealers tons of money by making certain guns are easily available.
Barbara, a gunshot victim needs money to stay alive. Why are you talking about it like that?
Because it's the most American story I've ever heard, Abe. It brings a tear to my eye just how blessed we are to know that in this system, nothing can ever be done so long as Trump and Mitch McConnell stay in power. And there's nothing the liberal cucks like yourself, Abe, can ever do about it. Even if you win elections by millions of votes, Putin has the backs of real Americans like myself.
But Barbara, that's awful.